Welcome back to the greatest television talk show of all time, Fact of Life. And I'm your host, Eli Drake. Quiet down. And I got to tell you, I'm bound for gold, dummies.
Dummy, yeah.
But you know, I can't help but notice, the last few weeks I've noticed that every time I come out here, I hear people chanting, Eli Drake, Eli Drake. And you know what that is? That's the undeniable Kavorka of Eli Drake. But don't get lost in the sauce. Just because a room full of 40-year-old virgin nerds says my name doesn't make you cool. What it makes you is
dummy,
yeah. Just because I'm bound for gold, don't come jumping on me. But speaking of bound for gold, my guest tonight is now walking around with gold himself. Let's go ahead and bring him out, the Impact Grand Champion, Aron Rexa.
Thank you, guys. Before I go any further, I have to ask, what do you guys think of the new Impact Grand Championship title, huh? Look at it. It took me a long time to get an opportunity to compete for a world title, to compete for a title. And I have to say that this means more to me than anything I could ever say. And every morning, I just can't stop staring at it. What it means to me, I love it. I love the opportunity that I have here, and I love what we are going to create here. We just set you down, sweetheart.
Sit down, dummy. You're definitely an interesting character. You definitely have different things to say. You do things a little differently, obviously, but I got to tell you, I didn't like you when you first came in here.
Was it my new haircut?
You know what it was? You came in here, you were guns a-blazing, you said some stuff, I said some stuff. You kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but I got to tell you, you're now walking around with gold. You did what you had to do to win it, and then you did what you had to do to keep it when you defeated Jesse Goddard. So I got to say, there ain't no shame in that game.
And you know what? I actually reluctantly have to agree with you. I mean, nobody likes a trash talker. Drew Galloway was one. I left him in my rearview mirror, and I called him inferior. You had Eddie Edwards, who's our new world champion. Give it up for Eddie. But I actually beat him for that title, which makes me the guy around here. And then as far as the Jesse Goddard situation is concerned, I'm going to actually dumb it down and speak New Jersey so he can understand me. Bro, please, are you serious?
Well, look, I can't argue with that.
Gotcha.
Look, you and I, we haven't seen eye to eye, and look, I'm not going to lather your keister like we're best friends here. But look, here's the thing. I got to tell you this. You mentioned names. You're now carrying around this title. There's a bunch of guys gunning for the heavyweight title. You mentioned Drew Galloway.
Dummy, yeah.
You mentioned Eddie Edwards.
Dummy, yeah.
Quiet down. And then another guy comes to mind. You got Bobby Lashley.
Dummy, yeah.
But not one of them got a thing on the one guy. Don't worry, it's fine. Not one of them have a thing on the one man who's guaranteed to become the next heavyweight world champion, and that is the man who's bound for gold, and that is Eli Drake.
Where do you get one of those?
Special order, don't worry about it.
Okay, so you know what? I'm going to flip the script here, and I know it's your show, but I'm going to ask you a question. Don't worry, you don't have to trade places. If you're bound for gold, where does that leave a guy like EC3?
EC3. Well, I tell you what, if I'm bound for gold, EC3 is bound for the toilet.
Dummy. Yeah.
EC3 is bound for the dumpster.
Dummy. Yeah.
Look up wasted potential in Webster's dictionary. You got EC3.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah, basically what I'm telling you is I look at EC3 and I got to say, giant piece of trash, a man who will never be the world heavyweight champion.
Button again, so help me God, Eli.
No. We're going to break. We're going to break. We can't have it. Go to break now. Go to break.
Get your hands
Go to break. Go to break now. Go to break. Are we at break? Are we at break? Go to break.
Dummy. Yeah.
Welcome back to Impact, and it appears that the Fact of Life talk show is over, courtesy of EC3.
Eli Drake, yeah, you got your security there. I appreciate that because you know the first thing I do when I get to that set is I am going to destroy it piece by piece, all $68 worth of that damn set. I'm going to hop up on that desk. I'm going to assume the position and take an EC2 right on your face. In fact, I'm gonna bring plutonium, I'm gonna get some uranium, and I'm gonna nuke that damn set if I get anywhere near it.
You shouldn't even be here right now. As a matter of fact, you weren't invited on the show. You weren't supposed to be here. You should be arrested. Take this man to jail.
I should be arrested. Actually, what I should do is challenge you to a fight. Because here's the facts. You call yourself bound for gold. You call yourself a #1 contender, the next world heavyweight champion. Why don't you prove you're worthy of it? Why don't you fight a champion? Fight a champion, Eli. And if you do not want to fight me, I'll bring that fight to you, I swear. All you have to do is press that button. Press that button, Eli Drake, and I'll punch you, yeah. I'll kick you, yeah. I'll choke you, yeah. I'll maim you, yeah. I'll leave you for dead, Eli Drake. Press the button, press the button, press the button.
Dummy. Yeah.
And what are you gonna do about it? Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
EC3 said he would storm the set of the Fact of Life.
Get him!
Has challenged EC3 to do so, and here we go! The battle is on! EC3 and Eli Drake pull apart here. Aron Rex, a casualty of this battle.
Yeah, you know EC3 wasn't going to. But look, Rex is getting himself EC3 as well.
Well, Rex caught a shot from EC3, and there's Jesse Goddard's. And Goddard's going after the Impact Grand Champion. Security trying to separate EC3.
It's mayhem out here in the Impact Zone.
Mayhem and bedlam and chaos and anarchy. And Eli Drake wants EC3 to be arrested.
And good luck with that. I knew EC3 wasn't going to stand by for long. With motor mouth going.
Jesse, calm down. Come on.
Well, but Eli Drake might file assault charges on EC3 after what transpired here on the Fact of Life.